Buddha.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you're all having a good morning. Hopefully you're all enjoying your weekend. How's everybody doing? What did you all do without baseball yesterday? It's been raining all week in New York, right? So another doubleheader today. No game yesterday. So what's going on to everybody in the chat? Shout out to all of you in the chat. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll say what's up to the chat here momentarily. But real quick, make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Make sure you all are hitting those heart emojis down there at the bottom too. It does help out with the live stream. I would greatly appreciate it. It does mean the world to me. So, and I always appreciate everybody's support, and I thank you for that. But let's say what's up to the chat this morning. We got Ken in the building. What's going on, Ken? How you doing? Hopefully you're all right. Rodney Green, what's up, Rodney? How you doing? What's up? What's up? John the Beagle Dad, what is going on? Jonathan, what's up? Jared Williams, what's up? Who else we got in the chat? We got Dev Finch in the building. What's up, Dev? Army Chow Mein, what's going on? CT Cards, what's up, man? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. Who else we got? I'm just going down the chat here. Oh, Nosebleed section. What's up? What's up? How's it going? What's going on, man? How you doing this morning? The Back It Up Binge podcast. What's going on, man? What's going on? How are you this morning? How are you feeling about the Orioles? Talk to me. What's up, Dennis? How are we doing? Yeah. What's going on? What's up? What's up? Watch WWE? Yeah, I caught some of those highlights yesterday. So it was some good stuff. It was some good stuff. I like what they're doing in wrestling. Thank God Triple H is in charge. Eunice, good morning to you. How are you? What's going on? What's up? What's up? So, but yeah, shout out to everybody in the chat. How's everybody doing? What is going on? Happy Saturday. Talk to me, guys. How are we feeling about the Yankees right now? I know, they lost 2 out of 3 against the Los Angeles Angels. The Texas Rangers, they're up next. There's definitely some concerns, I feel like, with the starting rotation. Let me know what you all think. But, I was hoping the Yankees were going to, take, 2 out of 3, right? I was hoping they were going to take 2 out of 3 against the Angels, but the fact of the matter is they didn't. And look, the Angels record-wise, they're not great, right? They're not contenders, but they have some guys on that team that could actually play. They got some good bats. I mean, some good players. So one name that sticks out to me is Zach Neto. And that guy, he destroyed the Yankees. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but he was one guy on the Angels team that was killing the Yankees. So, I mean, he's good at the plate. He's good defensively. So, I mean, he's one of their bright spots on that team. So, I just wanted to give a mention Zach Neto. I think he's a great player. And some concerns, right, with Thursday's game in particular. They lost to the Angels 9-4. Nestor Cortes started that game. And I said it in the offseason that Nestor Cortes was a big question mark for me when it came to the starting rotation. All right. Now, when the season started, Nestor Cortes looked good. He was proving me wrong. I was like, okay, maybe this guy did turn a page. But he has gone back to some of his bad habits, some of his bad ways, unfortunately. And yeah, Nosebleed, the last Angels pitcher was an all-star. He was. Anderson's a good pitcher. There's no denying that. He was another bright spot. He's another bright spot on that Angels team. right? You look at Nestor Cortes, and he's been pitching like crap lately. And his you look at his last 5 starts, he has an ERA of 9.26, and he's given up 4+ runs in his last 4 starts. So Nestor to me is a question mark. He's been a question mark for me, like I said, when I in the offseason. He was a problem for me. He was a concern for me. And he was pitching well in the beginning of the season. And now he's struggling, right? And we go back to that question. When Clark Schmidt gets back, and he can't get back here quick enough, who gets replaced in this rotation? And I feel like the easy answer here is Nestor Cortes. I mean, you could talk about Marcus Stroman because he hasn't been giving you great outings either. I mean, it's unacceptable for a pitcher to give you only 2 or 3 innings and then rely on the bullpen to carry the game. It's not fair. It's not fair, right? So, but I still say, Cortes is the big problem here in the lineup, or in the rotation, should I say. And let me say what's up to Stephen B real quick. What's up, Stephen B? And we'll talk about the lineup here momentarily as well. We'll talk about the lineup here. Yeah, Shanwell, that was he did well against the Yankees too, no doubt. Let's back it up. Binge saying here, Orioles, Yanks, who knew they were best friends and wanted to keep each other in the race? Crazy. I know. I honestly, they're back it up. Binge. I thought, with the struggle that the Yankees had in June and all of July, shoot, I thought you all would have been like 4 or 5 games ahead of the Yankees. Honestly, man, I'm not even kidding. I was just like, if it's going to go like this, I was like, the Orioles are going to take this division easy. But certainly not the case. I am surprised. I'm not going to lie. What's up, Izzy? Good morning to you. Shout out to my guy, Izzy. What's going on? I'm just kind of going down the lineup, or down the chats here. And I see Jonathan is saying that the lineup is out. Awesome. We'll bring that out. I'll pull that up here momentarily. I was hoping the lineup was going to come out while we were live, because we'll talk about the lineup and talk about, do what we do best, folks. Make our predictions. I know we're not always right on our predictions, but that's okay. It's just, it's all in fun, folks. It's all in fun. All right. So, but we will talk about we will talk about all of that here momentarily. So, but again, with the starting rotation, again, Nestor Cortes, he's been a big question mark for me in this starting rotation. And I just hope that he's the guy that goes to the bullpen when Clark Schmidt gets back. I wouldn't be surprised if, Clark Schmidt comes out of the bullpen first, but I don't envision that happening. I don't, but I could very well be wrong on this. I could very well be wrong. Also, another thing that sucked about Thursday's game was Anthony Volpe leaving the game when he fouled the ball off his foot. That sucked. I hope he's all right. I know the lineup came out. I'll look at it real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to pull it up yet. I'll look at it real quick just to see. Okay, well, at least a little bit of good news, folks. He is in the lineup, right? The X-rays came back negative, so Volpe is in the lineup. So that is good. That is good news. But like I said, I'll pull it up. We'll talk about it, and again, give our predictions and have some fun. But yeah, I was worried about Anthony Volpe, man. I was worried about Anthony Volpe. I was worried that this guy was the X-rays were going to come back, and we were going to get some bad news. I honestly thought that he was not going to play today. If I'm being honest, just to give him time to let him heal up. So, it sounds like his foot is in good condition. And in Furnace, what's going on? Good morning to you. What is going on? Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, he's given up 25 runs since the All-Star game, Nestor. Yeah, he's given up a lot of runs. He's costing his team some games, and it's not good. It's not good. We're not getting those quality starts from Nestor. I understand that he's like a number 4, number 5 guy. I get that, but you still, I don't care if you're number 4, number 5. You need to have some productive outings. Those starts are unacceptable. All right. Erica Garcia, what up to you, girl? Good morning to you. How's your weekend? How are things treating you there, Erica? Did you get any games in? I'm gonna guess no. Yeah, what an embarrassment losing to the Angels. Yeah, we were just talking about that. And losing to them at home. And I want to mention something about their about the Yankees home games. The Yankees lost 18 of their last 27 home games, folks. Surprisingly, the Yankees are bad at home. They were 21-8 in their first 29 games of the season, but this last 18 of their home games, they lost 18 of their last 27 home games. It's pitiful. It's bad. They have a much better record away from the stadium than they do at home. That is insane. Like I would have never thought that. And we got my guy Max Coverage TV. What's up, Max? Shout out to my guy Max Coverage TV. Folks, make sure you all subscribe to this channel here. He does the play-by-play for every game. Does a fantastic job. So I've jumped on a few of his play-by-plays, and he does really good there. So shout out to Max Coverage TV. Appreciate you tuning in, man. Thank you so much. You're the man, bro. 4 or 5 stars, gives up 3 or 4 runs that you try to eat innings. Nestor doesn't. No, he doesn't. Party last night for the first time. Too much drinking last night, Erica. Don't you know that drinking's bad for you? Army, I see him when Joe's pitching. Yeah. Oh, okay, they called up Ron Marinaccio as their 27th man. I figured they were going to call somebody up, so they called him up. They'll send them back down after the game. So if he was called up as their 27th man, yeah, I see that for the doubleheader. Got you. Cool. I hate that they aren't protecting their house. These chicken buckets aren't cheap. No, and you know what? Don't buy their chicken buckets till they start winning some more games at home. Although those chicken buckets are good, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, too much dancing? Oh, all right. So those feet are hurting, huh? I feel you. Erica be getting down, huh? Was it like a party, like a house party? Was it a wedding? Like what was it? I thought maybe we should be the wild card so we're on the road, but would rather win the division set or rotation for sure. No doubt. Yeah, they really are. They are a staple. Nah, I'll take the chicken buckets from Yankee Stadium over KFC every day of the week. KFC, thumbs down. Sorry, I'm probably gonna offend some people now. Oh, all right. So friend turned 30. Okay, you went to a club. Got you. In the season, the Orioles were the divisional favorites. Unfortunately for them, their rotation has catastrophic injuries. Yeah. I mean, they're dealing with their fair share of problems too. No doubt about it. Chicken parm. I might actually get some chicken parm later. Popeye is greater than KFC. All right. Yeah. I mean, they're chicken sandwiches for sure. Although, my go-to for chicken sandwiches is that what do you call it? Chick-fil-A. Why am I forgetting the name? But yeah, like I go to Chick-fil-A, man. That's what I go. So I gotta make you all some sauce Korean. Are you inviting us, man? We all gotta fly out there to the Pacific Northwest to come see you. But anyway, so another piece of news, I'm sure you all heard about it, was that the Yankees traded for Cam Eden from the Blue Jays for cash considerations. So Cam Eden was one of the Blue Jays minor league players. So he's an outfielder. I believe he also plays the infield too. So the Yankees added him for some depth. So I don't know what kind of roles or what kind of role is he's going to play. But we'll see. But I thought I should mention that real quick. So the Yankees did trade for Cam Eden, folks. So again, minor league player from the Blue Jays organization. They traded him for, and in return, the Yankees gave cash to the Blue Jays in that transaction. So that's a move that they made yesterday. But we'll see if the Yankees add any more players. 26-year-old outfielder has a lot of speed, so something that the Yankees do need. They have some, they got that in Volpe and Jazz Chisholm. So, they could use him in a pinch runner situation if they were to call him up. So, we'll see how the Yankees play him out. And Nosebleed section brings up here, he's got 6 years of control, and his MLB clock has not yet started. So, hey, I'll take years of control. That's something that Brian Cashman does like, is he likes players with years of control. So, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah, I know you're like the biggest JD Davis fan. Stephen B, another Homer Bush type of player. That's kind of what I figured. That's kind of what I figured was he was probably like a Homer Bush type of player. I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. But the Yankees have a doubleheader today, folks, and yes, the lineup is already out. I'll like I said, I'll bring it up here momentarily. So right now with the Texas Rangers, you look at their record. So they are in third place in the AL West. They have a 54-61 record. They're 6 games behind first place. Where are they in the wild card? Well, let me check that here real quick too. As far as the wild card goes, let's pull it up here. Where are we at? So they're 9 games out of the wild card spot. Now, if I had to predict, I don't know that they make it into the postseason. I don't think they get a wild card spot. That's what I think. But you never know. Baseball is a funny game, and you never know what's going to happen. So, it's like the saying goes, right? It ain't over till it's over. So, we'll see what happens with the Texas Rangers. Third place in the division, they're 9 games behind in a wild card spot. So, I think they could still make it. You never know. The season's not over. There's still a lot of baseball left. Oh, don't pitch to Corey Seager. Yeah, I mean they still have some good guys on that team, man. They got Corey Seager, Marcus Semien. They have some talent on that team, and I think personally, I think the Texas Rangers are they're gonna be tougher than the Los Angeles Angels. So the Yankees better gear up, right? The Yankees better gear up. So they're I think they're gonna be a much tougher team than the Angels for sure. So the Yankees better be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're in 40s, came back 10 games to win. Back in the 40s, I definitely was not alive then. That's for sure. That was a long time ago. Well, and that's just it, right? Don't play to the level of your competition, and that's been a little bit of a problem with the Yankees this season in some of these games that they've played. That these guys play to the level of their competition. It seems like the teams that they should be beating, they're not beating. But I will say this about teams that don't have great records. I have to give these teams credit. They will still go out there and play their hearts out. They will still try and find a way to beat you. All right, they'll still try and find a way to beat you, and at this point for them, it's like, what do they got to lose? So. But we'll see what happens with this series. Hopefully the Yankees bounce back right against the Texas Rangers, another AL West team. But they got some guys on that team that play well, right? I mentioned Marcus Semien, Corey Seager. There's also Dallas Garcia, their outfielder. Lowe is actually not bad. Young, their third baseman, or Jung, he's a good player as well. So I mean, there's guys on that team. They could play. All right, and today's game is, as far as the pitching matchup goes, it's going to be Carlos Rodon versus Nathan Eovaldi. So that'll be a fun matchup, right? Eovaldi, played for the Yankees before. Eovaldi, 8-5 record with a 3.62 ERA. And Carlos Rodon has a 12-7 record with a 4.37 ERA. Now, Carlos Rodon in his last few starts has looked solid. His last 3 starts, he's looked great. He's pitched well. Hopefully he can pitch well today, get that ERA down, get that ERA below 4. That would be fantastic. I would love for his ERA to be in the low 3s. There needs to be improvement from the starting rotation for sure, especially with Marcus Stroman, and Nestor Cortes. Rodon's been looking a lot better. Luis Hill's been looking good. Garrett Cole, I still feel Garrett Cole will be fine, right? His last outing for Garrett Cole on Sunday against the Blue Jays. Yeah, it wasn't, the greatest outing in the world, but he still held the team to 2 runs. But I think he'll be fine. Nah, actually, I'm not gonna say that. I actually think that I'd say hopefully they win 2 out of 3. I'm not expecting a sweep against the Texas Rangers, because I do think that they are a better team than the Los Angeles Angels. Although the Yankees swept the Phillies, which, I mean, I was surprised about that. Again, it's one of those things where the Yankees, for some reason, against teams that don't have like great records, they play extremely well. But when it comes to like these these teams with better records, for some reason the Yankees beat them. I mean, it's nice to see, but it's like you got to beat the the bad teams as well. You know, you got to play well against them as well. So, yeah, the Phillies, they're still good, man. I mean, they're still in first place in their division. They're still a good team. I mean, Yankees swept them. So, Texas pitching has been they've been pretty suspect. They've been pretty suspect. You know, they're Max. I mean, that guy Scherzer, he's hurt right now, Max Scherzer. So, you know, he's not in the rotation. Eovaldi, let's see what he does. I mean, he's been he's a good pitcher. Yeah, 3-7 in their last 10 games. Hopefully the Yankees can add to those losses. Yeah, you know, Carlos Rodon, we do need length from him. You know, hopefully he goes, 6-7 innings, right? That I would love to see him go 6-7 innings, just to make it easy on the bullpen. And by him having 6-7 strong innings, the bats come through for him and the offense does their job. So let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Yanks have the pitching to match up against good teams but all teams have trouble these days with team. Yeah, exactly. The Angels, Rays, the Oakland A's. I mean, again, their records are not great, but they have some talent on that team. Yeah, and that's pretty right. The Phillies do have more wins than the Yankees, still the best team in the MLB, one less loss than. I mean, yeah, you know, it's crazy to think that the Yankees are still up there record-wise with the Orioles, with the Phillies, and even despite their struggles. So, you know, it has been a weird season. It has been a weird season. But, you know, those teams make striking effective way of attacking hitters against the team. 100%. Yeah, 69 games for the Phillies and O's and 68 for the Yankees. So again, yeah, the Yankees are right there. You know, they're right there. So, you know, it's not that the Yankees are a bad team. They're just you know, the series against the Angels. It wasn't great, but they've been a lot better in the last couple of weeks. You know, especially after the trade deadline, they've been playing better. They've looked a lot better, and it's nice to see. Yeah, they lost that series against the Angels, but they were winning other series though. They swept the teams like the Phillies, right? What's up, Frank? How we doing? Yeah, all the big teams have had their struggles. Absolutely. I mean, look at the Dodgers. I mean, you know, the Padres are coming after them. The Diamondbacks are right there. So, you know, the Dodgers better watch out. And this was a team that spent over $1 billion in the offseason, and you know, they got some problems of their own. You know, then like everything else in our lives, bananas. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's been the season, man. That's been the season. It's been crazy. It's been an interesting one so far, you know. But here we are. And yeah, nosebleed. Arizona, San Diego are 8-2 in their last 10. Dodgers are 5-5. Yeah, I mean they have some problems with their own team right now too. You know, I mean, we'll see if they could hold on to the division lead if they finish at the top of the division by the time the season's over. But we'll see what happens. And you know, the Padres. You know, I got to give them credit, right, with their general manager AJ Preller. I mean, he gave up a bunch of players during this trade deadline because he's trying to go all in. I mean, I didn't agree with him giving up the prospects that he did for Tanner Scott, but I mean, he's making it known like I'm trying to, we're going all in, and that's all there is to it. So, he means business, and I gotta give him credit for that. But with that being said, folks, we are 30 minutes into the live stream. I appreciate every single one of you tuning in on Twitter, or X, whatever you want to call it, YouTube. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everyone you know. Make sure you're all hitting those heart emojis. It does really help out the channel. And if you're watching this on X or YouTube and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Call it. Get involved in the conversation. Love to have you. We are on the road to 900 subscribers, folks. So I am 71 subscribers away, and we are 171 away from 1,000, folks. So if there are people out there that are not subscribed, make sure you all hit that subscribe button and join in on the conversation. All right. But let's pull up. I'm going to pull up the lineup, though, for game one. And I think you all will be very happy with this lineup. I think you all are going to be very happy. If you're not happy, I don't know what to tell you. Wait, the CEO of YouTube just passed away from cancer? For real? Whoa. Oh, former CEO. Okay. Interesting. Oh, wow. Former CEO. Okay. Well, here's the lineup here, folks. This is the lineup right here. All right. So we have Alex Verdugo leading off. He'll be playing left field. Juan Soto batting second. He'll be playing right field. Aaron Judge at DH batting third. At the dish batting number 4, Austin Wells. Gleyber Torres batting fifth. He'll be playing second base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. batting sixth. He'll be playing third base. Anthony Volpe batting seventh. He'll be playing shortstop. Back in the lineup, so that's good news. Batting eighth is Ben Rice. He'll be playing first base. And batting ninth, playing center field, Trent Grisham. And on the mound today, folks, it is Carlos Rodon. Folks in the chat, what do you all think about this lineup? Now, game two, expect to see, DJ LeMahieu, expect to see Giancarlo Stanton. I'm sure Oswaldo Cabrera will be in there, along with Carlos Narvaez. So I expect those guys to be in tonight's lineup, but we'll see when the lineup comes out for tonight's game. All right, but I feel that's what's going to happen. But how do we feel about this lineup? Let me know in the chat. Nosebleed saying that he is okay with this lineup. All right. Yeah, I'm glad to see Austin Wells in the cleanup spot. Austin Wells, speaking of him, I mean he's been hitting extremely well. I feel like he's been fulfilling that number 4 spot well. So I'm glad to see it, and hopefully he continues raking. He is that threat after Judge, because after Judge there was no real threat. Wells is that other threat, and hopefully he continues his hitting ways. So. Rookie of the Year, Wells. I mean, there's a couple of guys that could be considered in a conversation with Austin Wells, maybe Luis Hill. Yankees have a couple of guys. Yeah, hopefully the ball. Yeah, they're going up against Nathan Eovaldi, who it gives up home runs, but is also a strikeout guy too. He could get guys out as well. So Jonathan says he likes the lineup. Yeah. No, you want Judge to be healthy for the postseason. A healthy Judge is good, and this postseason, I hope Judge puts up some, has better numbers in the postseason. I know his postseason numbers have not been the greatest, and that's not hating on the guy. It's just, that's it. It is what it is, right? So happy with the lineup. Hope Rice gets his groove back, and yeah, he is patient at the plate. I'll give Ben Rice that. I mean, he's able to draw walks, but he does need to start getting some hits and get his batting average up. He hasn't been his hits are not his approach. I mean, he hasn't been getting hits, but he's at least been getting walks. He's been drawing walks, but his patience at the plate, his approach to the plate, I do appreciate. So and yeah, Ken, the lineup doesn't matter, right? Like you said, if the situational hitting doesn't improve, I mean, they left 9 runners on base on game 2 and then 11 runners in game 3, which it's a lot of runners to be leaving on base. That's unacceptable. I mean, that's how you lose. That's how you lose games. And the Yankees have, the Yankees leave. They tend to leave a lot of runners on base. And that worries me. That it really does worry me. So yeah, they like to leave runners on base. They like to also they get into a lot of double plays too. But unfortunately, Luis Arias playing through torn. Oh wow, okay. Hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully it doesn't make it worse for himself. But just like Wells previously, most of the time when Rice hits the ball, it doesn't hit solid, just not finding gaps. Right. You are correct there, man. But in all honesty, and I know we talked a lot about the reinforcements coming back, but if I'm being honest, if guys like Anthony Rizzo, if Anthony Rizzo does in fact make a comeback, if he does make his way back to the team, I do see Ben Rice getting sent back down in favor of Anthony Rizzo. Now I know Anthony Rizzo wasn't having a great season even prior to his injury, but I still see the Yankees sending Ben Rice down. Same thing with Carlos Narvaez. I see Carlos Narvaez being sent back down when Jose Trevino gets back. I do envision those things happening. The critical issue to me is the amount of bases loaded situations. That is bonkers, man. Or, if you have somebody on second and third, or you have somebody on second base and they're not able to capitalize on that, that is frustrating as well. I like they tend to do that in the first couple of innings. They'll have 2 men on or 1 man on, at least a guy on second, and they can't even score a run. Or if they have the bases loaded, they score 1 run, and it's just like, oh my god, come on, you have these opportunities, make it happen. So it is absolutely frustrating to watch. Yeah, so yeah, no doubt. Narvaez has a laser arm now. Patrick, you're absolutely right. I do see Narvaez being the backup catcher next year, though. It'll be the duo with Wells and Narvaez. I feel like come 2025. I do like Trevino. I have no problems with Trevino. He's great, but I just think that I don't think he'll be on this team next season. I think you're going to see a duo of Narvaez and Austin Wells, and with Austin Wells getting the majority of the playing time. That's what I think. So, but let me take this off here. Yeah, the swinging at the first pitch. Yeah, I mean that patience at the plate, right? We were just talking about that with guys like Ben Rice. Patient. Have that patience at the plate. Take that first pitch. Make the pitchers work. Make the opposing pitcher work. They were doing that in the beginning of the season. They kind of got back into it at one point, but then they've kind of went back to just swinging at the first pitch, or swinging on a 3-0, right? Like you gotta have that plate discipline, and we're not seeing it. Well, that's the other important thing too, is that hopefully these starting pitchers, they're not giving up 3 or 4 runs in the first 2 innings and making it hard for the offense to get going. Because the problem is when the starting pitching gives up 3 or 4 runs in the first 2 innings, you're down 4-0. Now it's the Yankees bats come up, and they start to press. They're just thinking, okay, just hit the ball hard. Let's try to get it out of the park. And it's not happening. They're making easy outs. They're making the outs. They're making it easy for the opposing teams. So we can't have that. But folks in the chat, let's start talking some predictions. What are we doing? What are we thinking, should I say, with Carlos Rodon? What are our predictions for Carlos Rodon? What are we thinking for, strikeouts, for walks? How many runs does he give up? Start dropping your predictions, and I'll start pulling it up. What are we thinking? All right, so let me pull up a couple here. So CT Card is saying 6 2/3, 6 hits, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 runs. Okay. Army Chow Mein is saying 5 innings pitched, 2 earned runs, 4 walks, 4 hits, 7 strikeouts. 6 innings pitched, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, 3 runs. 6 innings, 2 runs, 2 walks, 8 strikeouts. 6 innings, 7 hits, 3 walks, 2 runs, 6 strikeouts. Yeah, I have Rodon going 6 innings as well. I have him going 6 innings. I got him going 6 innings. I'd say he'll give up. I think he's going to give up 6 innings. He'll give up 3 runs, right? 6 innings, 3 runs, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks. So 6 innings, 3 walks, 3 runs, 7 strikeouts. That's my prediction for Carlos Rodon. Stephen B says 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 2 walks, 2 runs. All right. Rodon gives up 2 home runs. I could see it. He's notorious for giving up home runs, no doubt. But anybody else have any predictions for the Yankee or for Carlos Rodon? What are we thinking? See, Ken is saying what he would like is 7 innings pitched, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 earned runs. But what he's thinking is 5 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 3 walks, 3 earned runs, all solo homers. Seager and Simeon has 2. Okay. Yeah, I one of those 2 guys are hitting a home run, maybe both. Yeah, you talk about the pitching matchup or the matchups versus Rodon. So I don't know the Rangers lineup. I didn't see their lineup, but Grossman, their right fielder, 19 at bats with a 263 average. Their catcher Kelly has 9 at bats with a 0 batting average. Corey Seager, 6 at bats with a 667 average. So he's had some good success against Carlos Rodon. Marcus Simeon, 16 at bats with a 250 average. You look at the Yankees lineup against Eovaldi, Jazz Chisholm Jr., 2 at bats with a 0 batting average. Grisham has never faced him. Aaron Judge, 28 at bats with a 357 average. No DJ LeMahieu. Juan Soto, 2 at bats with a 500 average. Gleyber Torres, 39 at bats with a 205 average. Verdugo's had 5 at bats with a 200 average. Austin Wells has never played against him. Volpe, 6 at bats with a 0 batting average. So, really, I mean, the big six, Judge is the main guy in this lineup today that has some great success against Eovaldi. So, yeah, Seager has over an 1,800 OPS against Rodon. That's insane. Let's see. 4 innings pitched, 5 runs, 2 strikeouts, 4 walks. Cries in the 5th. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Nosebleed, but I don't foresee that happening. So I don't foresee that happening. So let's get into Nosebleed's prediction. Shout out to Nosebleed. What are we thinking for double plays, folks? How many double plays did the Yankees hit into? What are we thinking? I'm going to say the Yankees hit into 1. Yeah, okay, 0, 3, 1. Okay. I'm saying 1. What does everybody else think? Rodney says 2. Okay. Yeah, we got you, Jared. I know you already said 0. But I got 1. Zero from Dev. Eovaldi's a high fly ball rate pitcher going with just 1. Agreed. Yeah, I'm saying 1 as well. Yes, indeed. Dev says 0. Okay. Yeah, second half. Rodon's numbers are very, very. Yeah, he's having a good second half so far. His last 3 starts, he's looked solid, and his last outing, he's looked great. So, let's hope more of the same. Let's hope more of the same. 7 shutout innings. Oh God, I would love to see that. That would be fantastic. Give the bullpen a break for no doubt, man. No doubt. So as far as today's game goes, the day game, they have an over under of 8.5. Oh, from Eovaldi. My bad. Oh, my bad. From Eovaldi, not Rodon. I misread that. So sorry, man. Yeah, he goes. You're saying he goes 7 shutout innings. I hope not. But we'll see. But over under 8.5, folks. What are your score predictions? 10-4 with 3 home runs. Eovaldi does not make it past 5. Okay. 1 double play, 2 Jazz strikeouts. All right. I'm going to go with a score. Here's a score prediction for all of you. Come on, Rodney. We're just having a little fun. You're not jinxing nothing. Ken is saying 6-4. I'm actually saying 6-5. I actually think 6-5. Jonathan says 7-3. Okay. I'm saying 6-5. I'm on the over. $10-3. Okay. 10-3. Army Chow Mein coming in with the analysis, with the stats. Shout out to Army Chow Mein. And Furnace is saying 9-5 Rangers. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope the Yankees win both games. We'll see. 9-4 from Jared. 1-0 Rangers. Whew. Okay. One nothing, huh? Any other score predictions? Drop your score predictions. Yeah, the Yankees do need to put a chip on their shoulders. You're not wrong there, Ronnie. Ronnie's saying 9-1. Stephen B says 6-3. Yeah, Patrick, they might treat it like a playoff game. Yeah, they might just do that. But yeah, like I said, my score prediction is 6-5. 15-10. Ray says 7-5. All right. Judge, Rice, and Grisham go deep. I got Judge going deep. I definitely have Judge going deep for a home run. Yeah, that's it. I only, you know what? I only have Aaron Judge going deep. Aaron, no, you know what? I'll take that back. Let's be real. I'll be realistic here. I'm gonna say Aaron Judge and Austin Wells. I'm saying those two guys are gonna hit home runs today. Probably should. I mean, you know what? We're in August. You know, we're in August. There's what? about 45, 46 games left in the season. Maybe start treating some of these games like it's a playoff game. Why not? So Ken agrees on Judge. Got one from Stan in the late game. Yeah. No, I'm expecting, but I am expecting Judge and Austin Wells. Those are my two predictions for home runs. So that's what I think. What are we? So let's talk about everybody's favorite. What are we thinking for food? I know today's game, obviously, game one is an early one. It's a doubleheader, 105. What do we think food wise? Are we doing a late breakfast, early lunch? Are we snacking on anything? What do we got, folks? Talk to me. What are we doing for food? Judge and Jazz for home runs. Got you. Leftover pizza for both games. Sweet. Yeah, I know Friday nights is pizza night for you there, Nosebleed. Omelet and toast for sure. I know it's early for you there, Rodney. Shout out to you for jumping on super early where you are. Munching on a BLT with a black coffee, no sugar. I'm a black coffee guy for sure, man. That's my go-to, bro. Yeah, well, you'll Stan's not in today's lineup or this in the day lineup, but he'll probably be there for the night lineup. Early lunch, egg bites, and a cold brew coffee again. Nice and furnace. Nice. You don't know about food. What are you in the mood for there, Dev? What are you feeling? Eggs and ham for Army chow mein. Okay. Awesome. Ham grinder from pizza place near me. Okay, there's CT cards. All right. Stuffed pizza from last night. Did you make that stuffed pizza there, Stephen B? Yeah, this morning I just had those I think it's pronounced Oikos yogurt, vanilla flavored. Put some granola, blueberries, a little bit of honey. Just to something light for this morning. That's what I did. Because I'm actually gonna go train right after I'm done with this live stream. Maybe chicken strip and jalapeno poppers. Okay, all right, Dev. Bro, we love pizza in this chat, man. All this pizza talk is gonna make me get a pizza. We love pizza in this chat. We're all pizza fans up in here. No, but the place I know, the owner guy on Best Pizza. Okay, all right, cool. Jalapeno poppers. I may have to get an order of those as well with the grinder. Cool. Dad or fried pickles. Okay. Nachos. All right. Yeah, like I said, in fairness, this morning I had the Oikos vanilla flavored yogurt, and I added some granola, some honey, blueberries, and ate that this morning. I just ate something light before I go train this morning, so just to keep it a little light. Usually I'll do eggs in the morning or that. Dude, Oikos yogurt. I like pickles too, man. Pickles are awesome. Pizza for sure on game 2. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Well, I have nice Korean meal for my mother. Korean style chicken, kimchi, rice fried, spicy zucchini, and beet sprouts. She just told me she wants Chick-fil-A sandwich and waffle fries. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Gotta love those waffle fries. The deep fried pickles. I don't, you know something with the deep fried pickles. I've had them. I forget where I had them. I had them at one place. I wasn't a fan. I had them at another place, and I was like, all right, this isn't too bad. I'm generally not I'm not a big deep fried pickles fan, but if it's there, I'll have some. Have food. But have you ever used Sweet Sweat during training? I heard it really works well. Sweet Sweat? What is that supposed to be? I guess maybe I might have heard of it. Sweet Sweat. Oh, is that like a waist trimmer you put around your waist and you train in it? Is that what you're talking about in Furnace? Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. I've heard of those. I've heard of those. Um, you gotta be real careful because it could mess up or clog up your pores. You got to be real careful with that. So there's been some people that used it, and it's like they got themselves into a little bit of trouble. But I've heard of folks who use that. If you're trying to sweat and you're trying to cut weight or you're losing weight to help, um, I have a sweatsuit that I use for that. So, yep, got to listen to your mother, man. Point blank, period. Yeah, I'm a pickles fan. I do like pickles, fried pickles. If it's there, I'll have a couple, but I like just my pickles regular personally. Yeah, no doubt in Furnace. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. But let's see. Let's see what happens in this series against the Texas Rangers. I do hope the Yankees have a better series against the Texas Rangers, folks. Um, that series against the Angels was not a great series. It was unacceptable. Obviously the pitching did not make it happen. On I will eat despite. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Hopefully the Yankees have again a better series against the Texas Rangers. I don't like bread and butter pickles. It's dilt for me. Got it. Got it. And now we're all talking about pickles. Now we're gonna have a pickle conversation. Oh boy. It's been pizza for a while. Now we're gonna start talking pickles. But yeah, so no, I'm not gonna ask about game 2 predictions. Um, I won't ask about that. If you want to give your score predictions for game 2, that's fine. Well, that's the only prediction I'll do. 6-2 for Yanks for game 1. Yeah, I got 6-5. Pickle, beets, and shawarma reminds me of Iraq. Got you. Yeah, don't mix pickles with pizza. Just like pineapple. And I'm sure I probably might have touched a few nerves, but I could care less. Part of mine too, man. Part of mine too. 9-4. But yeah, if you want to drop your score predictions for game 2 real quick, folks, go for it. And just to see who is pitching game 2. What's the pitching matchup there? Is Garrett Cole pitching? Oh, yeah, it's Garrett Cole versus Cody Bradford. So 3-0 record for Cody Bradford, 3-2 record for Garrett Cole, a 3.96 ERA for Bradford, a 5.09 for Garrett Cole. Others respected and not ignored. Yeah, 100%, Frank. 100%. I agree with that. But I think game 2, folks, just to give my score prediction for game 2, I think that game is going to be. I don't know what the over under is going to be for that game, but I'm going to say 4-2 for that game. That's what I think. Everybody talking about pizza now and different toppings. I like my pizza just plain, honestly. Like that's the way I go. But I just like regular plain cheese pizza. Hey, Texas Buckeye. Good morning to you, sir. How are you? Breakdancing should not be an Olympic sport. I would agree. I don't know why it is. I'm not sure why it is, but I don't think it should be there. But hopefully you're doing well there, Texas Buckeye. Yeah, a lot of red hot buffalo sauce. Yeah, probably to so you don't taste the pineapple on that pizza, right? The 27 players are Ron Marinaccio there, Frank. Well, Army chow mein, I'm biased, so I'm gonna say New York style because I'm a New Yorker and I like New York style. I've had Chicago style pizza before. I did like it. I did enjoy it. It is very filling. I'm not going to compare the two, but if there's a go-to, if there's one that I need to have, it's definitely New York style. That's my go-to. But that's just me though. Yeah, New York style is the way I go. You know. But folks in the chat, I am going to go ahead and wrap it up here. So I do appreciate every single one of you joining me this morning. For those of you that are watching this on X, come over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button, join, and start joining in on the conversations. Hit that like button, folks. Hit that subscribe button. Share this channel out. Make sure you all are hitting those heart emojis. It does really help out with the channel. I do greatly appreciate you all jumping on as always and always supporting me and supporting this channel. If it wasn't for all of you, I would not be doing this right now. All right. We are on the road to 900 subscribers. So we are 71 subscribers away. So if there's 71 people out there that are watching this for the first time, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to me. It doesn't cost you anything to be a subscriber. But the support for the channel does mean a lot. So, and it does really help me. So I do appreciate it. Let's hope for the win today. Let's hope the Yankees get a win. That's all we can hope for. And yep, I'm on the road to 1,000. So 171 away from 1,000. We're slowly but surely getting there, right? Patience is the name of the game when it comes to being a content creator and having your own channel. So, we're going to get there slowly but surely, folks. We're going to get there slowly but surely. Again, hopefully the Yankees can win both games today. All right. Yeah. Well, there's that little heart emoji. If you hit that heart emoji on your phone or on your monitor on the laptop or your computer, hit those heart buttons. Breakdancing has been removed for 2020. Thank God. Plus, if you sub and Texas Buckeyes on, yeah, and guys like Texas Buckeye, if he's in a giving mood, right? If he's in a given mood, some of these guys that are in the chat, they'll give you, they'll gift you a membership. So that's the cool thing. And I do have memberships, and the Buy Me a Coffee is available should you want to support there. Great. Of course, no pressure at all. Never any pressure. So I just thought I'd mention that too. Yeah, no, I do appreciate you making the emoji things. Yeah, laugh button. I don't care which one you do. Just I don't care which emoji you click on. As long as you're clicking on it, that's all I care about. That's all I care about. But folks, thank you all for coming on. All right, I'm gonna stop it here. Let's go Yankees. Go out, get both of these wins. Go out there, get these wins. Play well, pitch well, do what you got to do. And as I said, memberships, shout out to Ken for gifting a membership. So whoever got the membership, you could thank Ken. And then shout out to Texas Buckeye for gifting 5 Strike Zone memberships. So whoever got a membership, make sure y'all say thank you to Texas Buckeye. Both men, very generous. And shout out to my guy in Furnace with the $4.99 super chat. I am definitely going to get a good workout in. I hope you're working out too, my friend. And let's go Yankees, folks. You 3 gentlemen, you guys rock. The rest of you, you all rock. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys, for the memberships. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you all. I don't believe I will go live again today, but if I do, hit that notification bell. I will definitely go live tomorrow, and I am planning on doing a play-by-play tomorrow as well. So keep on the lookout for that. Just stay tuned. And as always, folks, I appreciate every single one of you tuning in. And you all have a good rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Let's go Yankees. Peace.